What's going on, everyone? Usually with these preludes, I'm always hyped and ready to get into the episode, but today is different. Unfortunately, last weekend we were hit with some serious sad news. If you were like me back in the day, you were a big Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan, and you already know one of the best Rangers, Tommy, aka Jason David Frank, made your childhood. So it's with deep regret to say that Jason David Frank passed away. Dude, you were awesome on Power Rangers and easily my favorite Ranger next to Jason, obviously. Only one thing comes to mind with what happened, and to quote the greatest baseball movie of all time, The Sandlot, heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Gonna miss you, man.
Nobody can stop me now.
Good afternoon, social media. You already know what time it is. It's time for another episode of No Mercy Sports, baby. First off, hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. Second, let's dive into the first topic of today because Zachy, you got some splaining to do. After a horrendous fucking game against the Patriots last weekend and only being able to put up 3 fucking points, Jets quarterback Zach Wilson was asked if he let his defense down, to which he quickly replied, "No. Well, kid, actions have consequences and you're suffering for it by being benched for this weekend's game against the Bears." See, what that motherfucker, figuratively and literally speaking, should have done is take some fucking accountability for himself and take the whole blame. And now he's paid for it. I mean, seriously. 3 points? That's all you can get for your team? Motherfucker, I could have gotten more points blindfolded with one hand tied behind my back and trying to bounce on a fucking Bosu ball. Fuck! But it's okay, because again, he'll learn his lesson when the Jets take the L against the Bears this Sunday. I'm not going against a paper prophecy. Be sure to click the link right here to see what I mean on my Instagram. Hey guys, the Fakers are 5-11 and have gone 3-1 in their last 4 games. Wow! Who gives a baker's fuck? They're still sitting second to last in the fucking standings in the Western Conference. However, it looks like all is right in the Western Conference, with Phoenix sitting at first, and Portland has dropped out of first and down to 9th, dropping 4 straight and going 4-6 in their last 10 games. Now, how the fuck are the Kings sitting at the 5 spot with a record of 10-7? I guess with players like Harrison Barnes, De'Aaron Fox, and Domantas Sabonis, shouldn't be too much of a surprise. However, still, the fact that they have the best record with the Clippers hot on their tail of all the California basketball teams is mind-blowing. Anyways, it looks like Golden State is getting their act together, sitting at 9-10 and having gone 6-4 in their last 10 games. I still like them coming out of the Western Conference with Phoenix hot on their tail when it comes time for the playoffs. As far as the Eastern Conference is concerned, looks like it's going to be a battle between the Celtics and the Bucks. And the Cavs as a dark horse. I didn't really see that coming. Anyways, Brooklyn is playing with the expectations I fucking predicted. Philly is dealing with foot injuries from Embiid and Harden. The fuck y'all doing? Playing in flip-flops? The Knicks are somehow decent this year, sitting at 9-9, which is a shocker. And 2 other dark horses I had for this year, the Bulls and Heat, are in the bottom of the standings. But we're still pretty early in the season, so who knows what'll happen, you know? You know, there's certain things to look forward to after Thanksgiving. We got Christmas, we got the NFL playoffs, and oh yeah, we got rivalry weekend for college football, baby! That's right! For certain teams, it's make or break to make it to the college football playoffs, or at least a fucking bowl game! For others, well, their season was a learning experience. Right now, we got some college football matchups going on. I got the 24th ranked Bearcats over 19th ranked Tulane, Baylor over 23rd Texas, Horns fucking down, Boise State over Utah State, 17th ranked Tar Heels over the Wolfpack, 18th ranked Bruins over University of California, Florida over 16th ranked Florida State, and Wyoming over Fresno State. Those are the matchups for today's games. Let's get into the games for Saturday, baby! Kicking things off, we got first-ranked Georgia taking on Georgia Tech. You don't have to be Stephen fucking Hawking to know that the Bulldogs are taking this win. Next up, we have the fucking game! As third-ranked Michigan takes on second-ranked Ohio State. This is the first time since 2006 that both that stupid state school from Ohio and Michigan are going into this game unbeaten. In the last 19 games, Ohio State has gone 16-3. Ain't no way I'm picking against that stupid state school from Ohio. Okay, let's calm down. After dropping 63 points on Tennessee, sorry Tennessee, your season's over. The Gamecocks head into Memorial Stadium to take on 8th-ranked Clemson. South Carolina had a great game against Tennessee, but Clemson is going to crush their spirit. Liberty, what the fuck? You drop another loss to Virginia Tech? Okay, you dipshits, you better get your heads out of your asses and get the win over New Mexico State! Man, oh man, a great matchup right here as the 9-1 Chanticleers take on the 7-3 Dukes of James Madison. This is sure to be a great game, but I see Coastal Carolina walking away with the victory. Okay, Louisville, welcome to the rankings. After a 25-10 win over NC State, who was ranked 24th at the time, and I called that win, the Cardinals take on Kentucky, who should be 2-1 in their last 3 games, but they're not. Unfortunately for Kentucky, their downslope continues, and they lose to Louisville. Next up, we have arguably the greatest rivalry in college football, the Iron Bowl! After the loss to Tennessee, you would think that Alabama would go on a revenge tour and make sure that they aren't to be messed with. But that's not the fucking case. They only put up 30 points against Mississippi State, lose to LSU, and only drop 34 in a shutout win against Austin, PA. Honestly, Alabama's reign over the SEC could be coming to an end quite soon. But in any case, it'll probably happen after they take the fucking L to Auburn. War fucking Eagle, baby! 21 ranked Oregon State. It's great to see you guys in the rankings, but the Ducks are getting the win. Quack. Here's a game that Illinois needed after dropping 3 straight. The Fighting Illini get the win over Northwestern. These next 3 games are going to be great matchups, but I got Minnesota over Wisconsin, Purdue over Indiana, and Duke over Wake Forest. Now, another 3 games that require little to no thinking. 4th-ranked TCU over Iowa State, 11th-ranked Penn State over Michigan State, and 14th-ranked Utah over Colorado. Now, it's fucking typical that the college committee wants at least one SEC team in the fucking rankings. Fuck that shit! In any case, 5th-ranked LSU heads to Kyle Field to take on the Aggies. Texas A&M has had quite a rough season this year, and it's only going to get tougher as they take the L from LSU. 15th-ranked Notre Dame. Fucking love you guys, but it's not going to be a big surprise when 6th-ranked USC walks away with the win. However, if you guys get the upset, that'll be something to see, and I plan on watching it. 10th-ranked Tennessee. After losing to South Carolina and letting them score 63 points and your quarterback suffered a season-ending injury, your fucking season's over. Vanderbilt gets the win over you guys. Now, it's no surprise that Oklahoma got the win over Oklahoma State, but they're going to take the L against Texas Tech. Let's get into the later games, shall we? I got Kansas over 12th ranked Kansas State and 13th ranked Washington over Washington State. Man, oh man, some great fucking games yesterday. The Bills squeak out a win over the Lions. Some controversy in the Vikings win against the Patriots. And unfortunately, Big Blue drops another one to the Cowboys. All were great games, and now it's time to look forward to the games this coming Sunday. Here's a game that requires little to no thought whatsoever. Sorry, Cleveland, the Bucs are getting the win over you idiots. This next game is sure to be interesting, and I'm taking the Titans over the Bengals. Now, Houston, despite your guys' record, I see some promise there. But it doesn't change anything when Miami gets the win over you guys. Now, like I said earlier in this episode, I'm not going against the paper prophecy and agree that the Bears get the win over the Jets. Man, oh man! The Redskins have been getting some serious momentum since their game against the Eagles. The most fly quarterback in the league, Taylor fucking Heineke, has been leading the way, and the Redskins are 5-1 with him under center. So it won't be any surprise when the Redskins get the win over Atlanta. You know, Jesus, this game is going to be fucking boring, but I got the Panthers over the Broncos. Keep crying, Broncos country! Despite a close game against Carolina, Baltimore is going to unleash hell on the Jaguars. You know what? Brandon Staley is such a dumbass. I'm going to take the Cardinals over the Chargers, and Staley will still find a way to lose that game. I guarantee it. This game, I want to say, is going to be a good one, but Seattle's walking away with the win against Las Vegas. Oh, man. Another game where you don't have to be Stephen fucking Hawking to know that the Chiefs are getting the win over the defending chumps, the LA Rams. You know what? We're going to close it out with some confident picks, and I'm taking the 49ers over the Saints and the Eagles over the Packers. Now, someone I work with wasn't too happy with the Eagles win over the Colts. Tough fucking titties, big guy. Winning is fucking winning. It's not like the Eagles are out of fucking Bama and should have won that game against the Colts by 50 fucking points. Be happy they won and still have the best record in the NFL. Go eat some crayons, big guy. Fuck. Speaking of the Colts, Indianapolis gets the win over Shittsburg. The holidays are upon us. Like I said earlier, hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. And hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving yesterday and has a great Christmas coming up shortly. Now it's actually fucking acceptable to play Christmas music versus playing Christmas music as soon as November starts. In any case, stay safe, enjoy the holidays. I'll see y'all next week. Peace out.